All right, we are recording. This is Gator Gallop. And Rachel is wearing the GoPro, and we're going to give some sights. It's a good job a little bit there, Rachel, as much as we can. We'll sort of give a little commentary.
It's a little loud over here.
Race was supposed to start at 11:30.
Got pushed. No, we're supposed to start at 11.
At 11, then they made it 11:30, and then they started it early, so obviously they don't really...
Have good time management.
Yeah. So Rachel's going to give you some sights and sounds of this. GoPro or go home.
GoPro or go home. Or GoPro or go college. Get it? No?
Yep.
West. It'll open up.
I think just step on anybody who's in the way, that's all.
The snow plow method.
Of course, that's easy for me to say, except for four, so yeah.
So he's cracking.
Oh, Jay.
So, this is the starting line. It's in front of Percy Beard, Presley Field, front of the track, which I butchered the name. Rachel is in walk mode already, really?
I'm tired.
And over here on the right is a new indoor practice facility for the football team. And let's see if I can get Rachel to run a little bit. Just slowly, nice easy jog. No big whoop.
No me gusta.
And we're going to start down University Avenue. And now, new route this year, Rachel.
New route.
New route. Down 13th Street instead of going straight.
Sorry, Dad.
And here we are coming up on University Avenue.
Not to get confused with University Drive.
Exactly, which is, you know, in South Florida.
Sea Springs.
All right. Just a nice leisurely jog.
For Jay.
Here we are on the main drag. And most of the people, Rachel, here have gone to the right side of the road.
But we are on the left because we're different.
And we're going to get like a better, maybe, perspective of what's going on here.
Uh-oh.
Somebody dropped a water bottle.
Oh, no.
But it's closed. And it was a 5-second rule.
But the mouthpiece did not touch the ground.
Exactly. Let's do a little bit of jogging there. Running, as it were. Now, Rachel, if I could get you to look to your left, this is Hillel.
Yeah,
over
for
there,
the Jews.
where the Jews are. And coming up here on your right will be Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, the Swamp, and the Stephen A. O'Connell Center, where the basketball team plays. Little kid almost wiped out there.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Oh, that's the resource officer on my campus.
And Rachel, I'm just going to kind of push along to run every once in a while. I mean, I'm okay with the walking, but we sort of do want to speed this up a little bit. Now over here on your left is sort of housing apartments that people buy that, and they kind of rent them out during football season, so they can tailgate right here. Oh no, I take that back. This is actually Emerson Hall. This is the Alumni Hall. And this is where the alumni hang. They show football games and other games. Almost walked into a camera guy, clearly not paying attention. And let's jog a little bit.
That girl's in the street.
They record this parade, and I'm not sure if they're showing it live or if they show it on a delay. And you can see there's more people here than at a University of Miami football game. So that's good team spirit. And nobody's flying any flags over to fire Al Golden because he's been fired.
There's a sign for Gator Gallop.
Sign for Gator Gallop. And that building out yonder there was the building that I was referring to, where folks rented, and they pretty much just rented for football season. So they can kind of tailgate up there, hang, and then just walk across the street during the game comes. Rachel, your first run with the GoPro, how's it feeling? What are your thoughts?
Interesting.
Interesting? It's your perspective. It's a POV shot, point of view.
Yes. Some girl was talking about it. Got a few comments from...
You showing some of the crowd over here? There you go.
Apparently these people
Two
think
junior
that they're
Gators
doctors.
running. Want to get a shot of them? There you go.
Good job.
Good job. Go Gators. Now when we get to the corner of 13th and University, we're going to see Lindsay, hopefully will be there taking photos of us. In fact, since we're walking at the moment, I'm going to pull out the phone and give her a call. Give me this one. Hey, you are talking live as we're recording on the GoPro, and we are almost there. We're pretty much right in front of the library, so we should be there pretty soon. We will see you in a bit.
By the way, he does not talk like this on a daily basis.
And some places to eat over here on your left, and some dorms. As we capture the sights and sounds, we're ready to run a little bit?
Alright.
All right, here we go. We're gonna run a little bit. This is a running documentary. Get it? Running documentary. Now we see some blue building here on the right. Brand new building, not exactly sure what this building is. Extremely interesting color. Not really sure if that's a primer or if that's going to be the true color. Over here on your left is the Swamp Restaurant. A lot of people go and hang out, very famous. Gators Plus. And over yonder is the Florida Bookstore. But not the official Florida Bookstore, just Florida Bookstore.
The store name.
The store. Over Florida Bookstore. And we're in a little shady area, and by shady I mean, you know, not a lot of sun. We're about 7/10 of a mile into this run. Pretty slow pace because, you know, we're pretty much walking more than running. We're coming up here on your right are the libraries, Library East and Library West.
I need water.
And Rachel needs water. And here, let's get the sign here for the George Smathers Libraries. And you can see two lights up ahead is University Avenue and 13th Street. It's the major intersection by the University of Florida. And I hope you're not putting your hand in the shots there.
I'm not.
I smell Mexican food!
And he smells Mexican food. Anything in particular you're smelling? Hey, can we have a moment with you, please?
No, it's okay. Really, it's okay.
We got some fans who were smart to be in the shade here. And I believe this building here on the right is Anderson Hall, which now I think it used to be financial aid, it might be academic advising, not really sure. And this building over here is Matherly Hall. The College of Business has a lot of classes in there. I took a huge amount of my coursework in there. You know, one thing I've noticed about this GoPro, Rachel, is I can see the red record light flashing from quite a distance, which is very convenient, not knowing whether you really are recording or not. Would you agree?
Yes.
And we're coming up here on the new part of the race. This building over here is some sort of a church or something. It's really cool looking. Built a bunch of years ago. And this is a business building here on your right. And we should be coming up to Lindsay. We should be taking some photos of us running. So as we get closer, we'll run and pretend we were running the whole way. But of course, the video will expose our deficiencies in the running department. So let's go ahead and get into our job. And can we see Lindsay anywhere? There she is. Hey, it's Lindsay. Hey, let's have a moment with Lindsay. Lindsay, a word with you. How are you enjoying Gator Gallop so far?
It's a great time.
It is?
Having the time of my life.
Cool. Here are the shirts, and we're about halfway done, and we will continue.
Enjoy.
Thank you. And then now we're sort of like right into the sun, so really not sure how this video is going to look. This is the new part of the race.
She was worried.
And I'm going to tilt this up a little bit because it seems like you knocked it down just a drop. There we go. So I apologize for the video, but we're experimenting and we don't really know. We don't know the ways.
We knew it was coming. It's kind of bulging out.
And we're just a little bit over a mile into this. And we're probably going at a 15-minute mile, which is not good at all. But, you know, and somebody's texting me. Could be Lindsay tweeting or a package being delivered. That noise you're hearing incessantly is Rachel. So just make sure you understand that there's no audio glitches. So over here, as you can see, obviously on the right is the University of Florida. Do we want to run a little bit? You still want to walk? Okay. And here is one of the main entrances to the school. Getting a good shot of that? All right. The nodding indicates we're all good. Over here on your left is a fraternity house. Not exactly sure what fraternity is. You'll probably see the letters, but of course I'm blind, so you know I can't see that.
Looks like there's quite a bit of trash over there.
Quite a bit of trash, maybe from too much partying.
Maybe.
Now this building here is Tigard Hall, and this is the main administration building. This is where you go, like probably to register and do all those registration kind of things. See, it says administration, so you know I'm saying the truth. Tigard Hall. This over here looks like some new stuff just recently built. Not exactly sure what it is, but you know we'll have to investigate a little bit further at some point maybe and figure it out.
Looks like some people are living there.
Upstairs, apartments. Good call, my friend. We need to run in a little bit. Just jog it out. The sooner we get done, the sooner we get done. Oh, you're a speedster there. A Scarlet Speedster. Got a building here on your right. Your other right.
College of Arts.
College of Art. Can we get an interview here, folks? This is your first Gator Gallop.
Texting in business.
Oh, okay. Well, we're shooting, and we're shooting a documentary.
Oh, okay.
Many people multitasking. Over here, another. I believe this might be a sorority here. Not really sure. Over here, some beautiful. Now that's a sinkhole over there. I was thrown in that sinkhole when I was in college. Okay, here. Your campus is askew. So there we go. Apparently that's a tradition where they grab unsuspecting freshmen out of their dorm room and throw them in the sinkhole. Which, by the way, if you've ever heard the story of the blood on the pillowcase incident with Alan Brody, that's how this happened. Because I scraped my knee, and I was looking in the mirror, which was right next to his bed, and I got blood on his pillowcase, and he thought I was mad at him, which I kind of was, for not putting up more of an effort to try and stop them, although, truth be told, there's nothing he could have done. But he thinks I got the blood on purpose. He says he believes me. I don't really know for sure. I hope he does. And now we're about 1.3 miles into this. some dorms over here. If you look over here to the right, back in that corner over there would be Broward Hall. You can't see from here. Rachel, how you holding up there?
Okay.
Do you feel like the GoPro is weighing you down?
Sometimes.
I rode my bike.
Now the reason why Rachel is wearing this GoPro instead of me is because I'm so tall. I tend to miss all the lower people action, where she has more of a point of view. I tend to shoot above, folks. Over here on your left, which you can see is Norman Hall. That's the College of Education. It's a really nice building. Used to play basketball there at nighttime. They used to leave the gym, the door to the gym unlocked, and sometimes in the dorm, we would get up we'd go up there about midnight, 1 in the morning, go in there, play basketball till about 3 in the morning. It was pretty cool. We had the whole place to ourselves. Now, when people do that, that's totally showing off. When they do stuff like that, it's like, I'm done and I'm going to run the other way.
Because their 2 miles was their warm-up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and then they offer encouragement to people who are walking and stuff, which, you know, where I want them to take that medal and stick it. But, you know, this is a PG video, so we won't be talking about that. But any of you that read my running blog know that's a major pet peeve of mine. So here we are, coming up on Museum Road. This is all kind of new. That was Rachel again grunting. Just thought I would point that out. Nice University of Florida sign. And these buildings up in front of us, these towers are called Beatty Towers. And when these were built, these were like kind of the first sort of like a prototype of like apartment looking dorms, which were different. There were, I think, 4 rooms and they all shared like one community bathroom, which is kind of the standard of how they build residence halls now. They're not dorms anymore, they're residence halls. This is Reed Hall. Not named after Reed Van Voris, but just Reed Hall. This is a road that we would maybe typically drive up for the football games to go to our parking. Muscle milk, a muscle milk truck. You think they're delivering those for the participants?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Somebody messing with the GoPro. Come on. Look, stopping a race for vehicles. Very nice. But now we picked an alternate way to go.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're only running. You know, we're only having a race. You know, don't mind us. All right, are we ready to run a little bit? We have about a half a mile to go. No?
I guess.
She guesses. You know, for a 14-year-old, you're quite out of shape.
15.
15, my bad.
Are you serious? Are you downgrading me? Are you downsizing me?
I downsized you. Even though you're the tallest of the lot.
Except for you, because
Except for me. Now this on the left here is Jennings Hall. That's where G Money lived.
and Lindsay.
And Lindsay. That's where G Money lived when I met her. Well, we're sort of going up a little bit of a hill right now. It's It's very warm out today. I'm guessing it's probably like about 86. Beautiful day. Could use a little bit of cooler weather. And over here on your right, you can't really see it, but this is Broward Hall. That's where I lived. There's tennis courts over there. And this is a parking garage, which was not around back in my day. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this next right turn is where we are making a right turn. And when we make this right turn here on Newell Drive, you'll see Century Tower. And here we go. As you can see in the distance up there, hopefully you can see in the distance, depending on where this GoPro is shooting, is Century Tower. And we're going to run up, and we're going to finish in what's called the Plaza of the Americas.
Yes. I think that would be fun. And they keep it really down too.
This building coming up here on the right is Rawlings Hall, which is right next door to Broward Hall. Rawlings Hall was also a dorm that was not air conditioned back in the day. And we are coming up on a quarter of a mile left to go to finish. And there's Rawlings Plaza, as the sign indicates. Should we run a little bit? Almost done. Rinker Hall over here, which I'm not really very familiar with. Now, if you could shoot back this way, there's Broward Hall back in the corner over there. And then straight in front of us is the music building. And Century Tower. And we are coming down the stretch. This building over here, the Marston Science Library, on your left, is sort of brand new in relative terms. It's been here for a while, but this building was not here when I went to school. And we are in our final 10th of a mile. This building over here to the left is called Turlington Hall. It was built when I was in school and it was called GPA, General Purpose Building A. How about like a tilt-up shot of Century Tower? Can you handle that? There you go. A little quick, but you know. There's a wall over here called The Wall, so it's not just a clever name, and students just kind of hang here and gather. So now we are coming up at the finish here on what's called the Plaza of the Americas. And this is Library East and Library West. And people hang out here, do a lot of tailgating. They have a lot of events there. There's some sort of expo going on this weekend as well for homecoming. As we are coming across the finish line. We're almost there. You can see that's the University Auditorium over that way. Really, really pretty building. And here we are, the finish line of Gator Gallop. And we hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sure Rachel is jonesing for a drink, so hopefully we could find her one. And there we go.
It'll be very easy to spot. So it's a good problem to have.
Water? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Where were you?